So as I promised, this is the first video, and I know there's a lot of videos out there just like this one. However, I'm doing it and I like to have my little fun when I do my videos. So yeah, to have my little rose and like a pin-up kind of effect. So I'm gonna be a pin-up girl today, girl. Oh yeah. So yeah, the light might wash out right here, but also you may realize they're a little bit lower down. I couldn't take all those books and I pop it up because remember I use my laptop. So yeah, all right, the first thing I must say is that I applied a foundation that is actually lighter than my skin to give me more of a glowing look, as well as a powder that was lighter than my skin as well, just for that kind of pin-uppy feel. Like I really wanted you to feel as pin-uppy as possible, if that makes sense. I'm trying to zoom this, but nobody knows how to use these things anymore. Really, I don't. Anyway, so if you want to, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, I disabled the zoom. So yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing, if it's not clear, I'm going to do it over here now. So yeah, feel, yeah, so I'm going to do that. Notice it's doing that. It's doing it well. It's doing it well. Okay, so I'm going to use this big large eyeshadow. This is so fun. I'm going to use this large eyeshadow brush, right? And I'm going to use a color like this, these two at the bottom here, and I'm going to do this basic. Now usually people just use like a brown right there, but I don't want to just do that. So let's get it started. So I put on like that, and we're going to just pat that on right there on the lid, and we're going to also pat that right here. Right. And by the way, this is my default look in the mornings. Yes, I have a default look in the morning. Then I'm going to use this. Those two were foundations, but they're discontinued. We're going to use this kind of shade. It kind of looks yellower and browner in the there than it actually is. It's in the color Pecan by Jordana. It's a pressed powder. It's also a foundation, but I find these colors really good. If you know that if you have eyeshadows this color, then shoot. If you can see that color kind of closely. Right, now we're going to just my camera's a mind of its own, I swear. Right, now we're going to easily just do that, simple motions, and we're going to want to blend it out a little bit so you can did I take blender brush with me? Yes, I did. Just use your blender brush. This is all of these are by Coastal Sense, these brushes that I'm using today. Right, and just blend that out. Then we're going to take a brush like so. It's a pointy crease brush, and we're going to take a darker brown. This is L'Oreal Wear Infinite in antique brown. Take a little bit, and I'm going to go right there, and we're just going to sweep that, and that's the main focus. So yeah, go back with that blender brush, and you can use any blender brush. You can use a matte blender brush, whatever. Oh, somebody was cussing me today that I don't look in the mirror. I mean, I don't look into the camera right here. I look right here into the screen. Why I do that? I need to see how I look. It's a habit when I do the other videos. So I haven't done makeup videos in a very long time. Zoom in, right there you go, computer. Right, so kind of just like that. And then next thing I'm going to do is fill in our eyebrow, and I'm just going to use that brown pencil that I've spoken about in my house, and I'm actually just going to use a mirror and just do it according to how I want it. So do it a little bit like that. Remember the where you'd arch it, or where it is arched, that's where it needs to be the darkest. So I'm going to just do that right about now. So I just do it with a brush. Now they give you a smudger brush, if I can find it. There's a lot of things on my bed right now, like you have no idea. And it's a brush like that. It almost looks like a smudger brush that you'd use in it. You probably can. And what I'm going to do is use upward motions to fill it in, because in these times for the pinups 1950s, what was around was that bold brow, and the bold brow is coming back. So here's a good tutorial for a bold brow. So you don't, if you have thin what you call this again, eyebrows like me, this is your tutorial for bold brows. So yeah, so you kind of have to focus a little bit on it, because and you can't perfect it, because sometimes it will come up fake. So yeah, kind of like that. While we're on that, we're going to take a big powder buffer brush, and we're going to use a bronzer now. And in these times, I'm not going to use like a shiny bronzer. I'm going to use a matte one, and I'm going to use a luxurious shimmer bronze from H&M in Vanity Brown. That's the color. This is, it has shimmer, but it's really matte and it doesn't show the shimmer all that much. So what I'm going to use is more like a contour, and then bring it on to the so a contour. Does that right? Yeah. um Bronzer like that. What else did I do? I think I touched a little bit of this, and we're just going to go a little bit like that. The reason why I'm using this, I'd use my angled blush brush or my angled contour brush, but why I'm using this is because it blends it better, and it blends it with the bronzer. So yeah, so it gives that little slight. If you realize I'm like right here shining. So I bought this the other day. I don't think I put this in any of my hauls. I'm so sorry, I couldn't find it at one point. This is the elf shimmering face whip in Spotlight, and it smells pretty good. And I'm going to show you the consistency of it. It's like that, and then it out like that, and then you apply it. So wherever you naturally shine, just put it there. It kind of dries fast, meaning you need to work fast. That's what it means. And you can also add it at the bridge of your nose. If you want to add a little bit more, you can do that as well. It's like some automatic editing, isn't it? So yeah. Then after that, we're going to use that new blush that I bought, the Rosewood, beautiful color, and the blush brush. And I spread it like this, but they didn't usually use blush that much. And I'm taking off a lot of the excess at the back right there. And lightly, I'm not even touching my face, if you can realize. Hardly touching my face doing this. Okay. After that, now we're going to apply our liquid liner. I pray that I do this well now. Joke. Okay. Now the first thing you need to do is ensure that you go up like that. Then you then triangle like that. There you go. And then from there start from here. I'm going to come out here and hope that this thing follows me. You're filling the with triangle. So kind of like that. So yeah, and I'm going to just finish this right here so that you can see. Oh shit, I'm not going to take it out because it doesn't make any sense. You need to see the real time how long this really takes. Now I just smudged a whole bunch right there, so please ignore that. Because my eye opened because I was talking. If you want to clean up anything, you can use a Q-tip with makeup remover. Yeah. Now, thing is, in those times, they didn't really use eyeliner at the bottom. So what I did was I used a normal kohl pencil and just went from there and added little dots at the bottom. And use a smudger brush, like that smudge applique sponge kind of thing, and smudge it on. Then after that, curly eyelashes. And I'm using Maybelline Falsies in Black Drama. Last bit now is the lips. Take a lip liner, X, mark the spot, go all the way around, and this is just a random lip liner. 15, got the creaminess of this lipstick. No, I mean lip liner. Now after that, use a lip brush, any lip brush, and I'm going to combine two different red lipsticks. one that has a more reddish pinkish undertone and one that has a more orangish undertone. Why? Makes the deepest, bestest red ever. Why I said that? Perfect combo. Then you take that there. And matte was the thing back then. So after this, you leave it like that. And final look, red lips. And that is your pinup girl look. So I hope you loved it, and I'm coming with a whole lot more, hopefully. So I'll see you soon. And by the way, I do wear this look quite often. I wear it on the road, this look without such dramatic liner, and obviously not the red lipstick. So I hope you guys like it, and I'm looking right into the camera just because of that request from a friend who was just like, Christine, you need to look into the camera. And I'm like, you actually see that I don't? I'm so sorry. So this is me looking into the camera and not at myself. So bye everybody. Remember, fabulous to begin with a smile, and peace and love. Mwah. Bye.